Good afternoon, Infinite Hollywood and Thundercats fans. This is Wesatron back with another review. Today we're looking at Thundercats Cheetara. It's from the 2011 line for the new series. It is 4-inch scale. Well, 375, like I've said before, who knows. Just quick look at the packaging in case anyone hasn't seen it on shelves yet. This is about standard G.I. Joe size, I'd say. It's got your little Thunderlings here, great art up in the corner. Nice, kind of, I don't know, nice, maybe colored pencil, maybe Photoshop. I don't know, it kind of looks like the art of the guy who did 1602, who did the coloring on that, whose name totally escapes me right now. 4-and-up ages. In the back, very tiny bio again. Cheetara is an expert fighter whose duty is to protect Lion-O and the Sword of Omens at any cost. Cross cells. I heard that this Tower of Omens is coming out in September, so let's hope we see that pretty soon. Looks like it might be a Kyo. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but nobody seems to have the Thundercats symbol on their jewels yet in the show. So I'm wondering if that has to be part of it, if it's after they find the Book of Omens and maybe the Cat's Lair or Tower of Omens, whatever they want to call it now. Yeah, that's the packaging. Looks good. Let's get her open. So here's Cheetara out of packaging. She looks pretty good. Real quick, very quick, I'm going to run over this. For whatever reason, we got another huge Tron-like set of instructions that basically all they tell you is, take staff, put staff in right hand. Take staff, put staff in left hand. I really don't understand the point of this, but thanks, Bandai? I don't know. In the bottom it shows how the Thunderlinks works. Basically, you just stick it on there and it goes. The interesting thing about it telling you how to use the hands is that it doesn't say use both hands at the same time because she has no wrist articulation. Sad face. I'm kind of upset by that, being that she has like one of the few characters with a two-handed weapon, so that kind of stinks. Her articulation is a little strange. We'll go over that in just a minute, but a couple things. The paint on her face looks really good. Her eyes are very crisp, detailed. They look great. The colors seem to match the show as far as I can see. Up in her hair, they even painted the 3 little like cheetah dots. I think that's really cool. They could have easily skipped over that, and they didn't. All the costume details look great. They painted her little bracelets gold, like in the show. It looks good. I like it a lot. On the back here, you'll see this is her Thunderlinks, which unfortunately does hinder her head movement completely. She can't turn at all. Staff, kind of like the other weapons, kind of bendy and whatnot. I don't know, it's okay. Might end up taking a chopstick or something and cutting it down, I don't know. But let's go over articulation real quick. As I said, nothing in the head. There is a cut there, but you're not going to be able to get anything out of it. The shoulders here are on swivel hinges. They do go all the way around. And they only go out to about there because of her flared shoulder pads. They could have made that separate and worked that into the design, kind of like the Iron Man figures, or even their own Lizard Man figure, but they decided not to. It still works okay. She is the only Thundercat that I have so far that has swivels in her biceps, which is cool. Hinges in her elbows. As I said, nothing swiveling here. Kind of stinks for holding her staff. Nothing in the waist, nothing in the abdomen or anything like that. It's got very, very odd leg articulation. I've seen a lot of figures come and go with the V-cut with the swivels in the thigh. Makes sense. So you can go out like this, and then you can still turn this like this. Tubular designs like this, it works great because you can still approximate it. She has an additional cut at an angle right here. Let me see if you guys can see that. On both legs, right in here, she's got extra cuts that go at an angle like that. I am not sure why she has that. The only guess that I can hazard is that they built the figure, designed the articulation, and realized she couldn't fit in the vehicles, and then built this to try and work around it somehow. Maybe like this number, like spin this out and then the leg around to make her sit a little straighter. I have no idea. It doesn't work in my opinion. I really, really don't like it. All it does is get in my way of getting good poses out of the legs. Because I really don't mind the V-cut as long as she's got thigh articulation, but this extra cut makes it difficult because you have to kind of grab this section and then rotate the leg underneath it. Very odd. And then, of course, hinge knees, which look good. She unfortunately has no ankle articulation, which stinks being the speed character, and that she didn't come with a stand. You know, that hurts too. Yeah, I like her. She's cool. The leg articulation is bizarre. I don't get it. As I said, she loosely holds this bow. It'll work its way out, which isn't great. I think she'll hold it slightly better in this hand, but that's because her thumb is all warped like crazy. Figure itself is pretty good. She looks great. She's going to look great with the other Thundercats characters. My biggest problem with her is just that she has trouble standing. Because of these weird cuts and no ankles, you could probably get some extreme poses just by working with them, but it's going to be hard. Plus, mine came out of the package with a warped leg. You can probably see that pretty easily. His leg, whoop, whoop. That's the noise it makes. That's why they call it warping, in fact. Look it up on Wikipedia. It's there. For real. Alright, let's get her to stand. Come on. Oh, Cheetara, why do you make things difficult? You know, if 80s Cheetara was here, she would stand. There we go. Alright, maybe not. Totally, 80s Cheetara would stand. We're going to get out our 4-inch Panthro, who also likes to fall sometimes because he has weak ankles, at least on mine. And then 4-inch Tigra. See, she scales pretty good. Shorter than Tigra and much shorter than Panthro. Looks good. She looks great with the team. My Wileys are in the next room, so unfortunately you can't see the whole team all together, but they do look good. I don't have the Thunder Tank yet, so I really don't know if her hair is going to hinder her from being able to drive it. But really, who's going to drive the Thunder Tank besides this guy? Who in their right minds? Come on. So, get them out of there. Cheetara's a good figure. I picked her up for $6.99. It's the going rate for 4-inch figures these days. She's well articulated, even if she's a little odd in this area. I would have liked cuts in the wrist, and the some kind of hinge in the ankle would have been better, but, you know, at least they went as far as giving us swivels up here. I mean, that's at least better than Marvel Universe is doing these days. But yeah, great looking figure, painted well. She's going to look great with the other figures. Once I fix this leg, I think she will be able to stand a lot better. As you can see, I mean, it's a softer plastic, and it's probably going to be able to be fixed pretty easily. So, don't worry so much about her falling over all the time, because it's probably just mine. But do check yours before you pick it up. But yeah, $6.99, $7.99, I think at TRU. $6.99 is, I got it from Walmart. And I think it's worth it. I think it's a good figure. I think it's a good representation of the character. The face is great. It really is. They did a great job on the face. I really like that. And her muscle tone is really good too, by the way. Right here, like in her abdomen and everything. She's got abs. They may not be made of steel, but what parts on a cat are? That'd be a pretty kick-ass cat, though. Oh, excuse me. A kick-butt cat. Yeah. Alright, anyway. This is not going to stand. This is Westatron from Infinite Hollywood saying thanks. You guys have a great day. And check out Infinite Hollywood for all your pop culture needs. Yeah. Have a good one.